Guys, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, especially if you love college football as much as I do. This is my final LSU Florida State football game prediction, the rematch from last year. Florida State's going to win this game, all right? And I don't understand why these fans and even a lot of the experts saying LSU is going to have a really good offensive line. What I saw last year was Jaden Daniels running for his life a lot, especially, most notably against not even elite D-lines like Georgia or Texas A&M or Alabama. Teams like Arkansas, now they have good defensive fronts. They're hard to deal with, but it shouldn't be making you run everywhere and get hurt in games, you know? So, and Florida State's defensive line last year, to be honest with you, pass rush-wise, outside of Jared Verse, who did they have? Until later in the year when things started clicking for them. They really didn't do all that much. Clemson pushed around Florida State's defensive front. Wake Forest did. NC State kind of did, you know. Florida pushed them around. Oklahoma didn't push them around, but they still managed to get their offense out with a lot of backups in that game. So that says a lot about LSU's offensive line. Now, I know that, and I don't really see where they got better throughout the year. Again, Jaden Daniels got sacked 42 times, and it should have been more. He's a big time runner. All right, Florida State, and guess what? Guess what area they improved on the most on the defense for Florida State? Defensive line. They brought back their whole D line. Fabian Lovett is healthy also, and Norvell has been recruiting a lot of defensive linemen. So guess what? I expect Florida State to dominate the line of scrimmage on the defensive line, and they're gonna be able to rotate bodies, something they could not do last year effectively. So if Jared Verse wants to sit out a play, or Fabian Lovett wants to take a breather or whatnot, they can afford to put somebody else in younger but still very good to do about the same. And that's bottle up Jaden Daniels and shut down the offense. I don't think LSU's secondary is going to be a whole lot better. I saw they had a lot of injuries in their training camp. And on top of that, LSU's running back is not going to play. So that's not good. So that tells me they're going to rely on LSU's passing game to win this game. And it's not going to happen. Not going to happen. I think it will be low scoring, but I think you'll see the team that can win both sides of the football in terms of line of scrimmage pull away in this game, and it will be Florida State. Mason Smith not playing, it sucks for him. He should be playing this game. It's not going to really matter a whole lot. LSU's defensive line is going to be good regardless, but Florida State's offensive line is also pretty good. So it should be able to fend them off to where Jordan Travis can get quick passes out, not run all over them. He's not going to do that with LSU, but he doesn't need to. He's got a really good arm. Florida State's receiving game is going to be a lot better than what it was. I just think Florida State's a lot further along as a program with their coach, with Norvell in year 4, than Brian Kelly is in year 2. You're not going to fix that offensive line in one off season. It just doesn't work that way. I've never seen a team go from a not very good offensive line to great in one off season. Florida State wins this game by 10 points or more.